Today's video, talking about how talk about discernment. Talk about using maximum discernment. As I cultivate my energy more and more every day, hold my seed, I become stronger in the world. As I go throughout life and walk throughout whatever this is, I'm cautious, very cautious. I'm cautious about who I give energy to. I'm cautious about who I engage with. I'm cautious about who I go around. I'm cautious about who is around me. I'm very aware of my surroundings. I'm also aware. I'm aware that there are watchers. I'm very much aware that there are watchers. I'm very much aware that there are gang stalkers, as you will, whatever you want to call them. I'm very much aware. I don't pay no mind. I don't really give a fuck. I don't give no energy. But I don't like being touched, bro. Don't touch me. I was playing piano inside of Goodwill, and just as I got up, just as I was getting ready to finish, like a woman on the other side, like right over there. I guess she had got the freaking the Goodwill person to come and try to stop me from playing the piano, even though I was just getting up. And then they was like, "Oh, he's done." And then I asked, I said, "Oh, you want me to stop?" I was finna start again. I really don't care. I was finna start again. But moral of the story, she came over there and she was like, whatever she said, "You're good, whatever." I don't really care. But she touched me, bro. She tapped me on the shoulder with a finger. And that got to me. Like, why are you touching me? Don't touch me. You can say whatever, I don't really care. Don't touch me. And I'm just very much aware that there are witches and warlocks in this motherfucking world. It was I was sitting at Panera Bread. I met this dude for like a coffee conversation or whatever. And it was the other dude that walked in, and I guess they knew each other. I don't know. I don't really know. It's all a little confusing, you know what I'm saying, as to what actually happened. And then after the conversation, I sat outside of Panera Bread for a little bit. And the dude walked out and got in his truck. He sat there for a little bit. He sat there for like all of 15 minutes. While I was outside, he was outside. And he was looking at me. I was looking at him. Because I'm acknowledge you, bro. But anyways, the dude was just sitting there. And then as I got up, because I was finna leave, as I got up, he pulled off. As soon as I got up to go to my car, he pulled off. And I just did a U-turn. I went to go sit back down. You feel me? Like, I'm a juke you out or whatever. But on his truck, it said Warlock. On his truck, it said Warlock on both sides. It had stickers that said Warlock. And I just understand, I understand that, like I said, there are watchers. And I tell them to pull up. I embrace them, you know what I'm saying? I tell them to try me. Though they never will. But you understand what I'm saying, though. Like, I don't duck from nothing. And also, it's just like, in this world we live in, whatever the hell this is, whatever the hell, this is probably hell. We're probably in hell on a deeper level, but we can't. I don't know, cause like I don't know, honestly. Honestly, I don't understand. And it's not for me to understand. I should lean out into my own understanding. That's the main thing. Lean out into your own understanding. You know what I'm saying? But in saying all of these, I basically got on this camera to say, just have discernment. Have lots of discernment. You know what I'm saying? You've been gifted with discernment. Use it. Don't be gullible. Don't be easily accessible. Not allow anyone and everyone to occupy your space and to occupy your surroundings. You feel me? Have discernment. Have utmost level of discernment. Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, but yeah. And be unforgiving. Be unforgiving. That's the main thing, is that you need to be unforgiving. On my dash. Oh gosh. Be unforgiving in your endeavors, you know what I'm saying? Truly. Be unforgiving in your walk, your talk, your movements. And stand on your word. If you understand and you think that something is not right, stand on your word. Never go back on your word. Never go back on your own judgment. Trust your own judgment. Trust the judgment that you have been given. Trust your discernment. Trust your intuition. You know, it'll never lead you astray. It never will. You know, I don't think it's finna rain. Oh, it might be finna rain. I'm just gonna go record a vid then. What I'm finna say, you know, and for the love of God, please don't chase money. Please don't chase financial success. The reason, you don't need it. You're protected and provided for. You know what I'm saying? Don't chase it. Don't feel as though, you know, I had a conversation with Buddy. You know, I had a conversation with Buddy. And it made me realize how blessed I am. It really made me realize how blessed I am. Like, you know, because it's one thing to be quote-unquote successful and have money and, you know, be able to fly on private jets and visit places and see other parts of the world, you know. But it's another thing to be tapped into yourself. It's another thing to appreciate the breath you breathe today. It's another thing to, you know, to love on yourself. It's another thing to feel whole now. I can't get that back. I mean, I can't. You can't find that anywhere. You know, you can't just, you know, you can't find that anywhere. You can't just wake up and be like, okay, I'm whole now. You can't. Once you even, you know, I'm just appreciative. You know, appreciative that I asked the questions. Understanding that I asked the question that I asked. You know, I ask questions of myself. I believe in myself. I had a conversation with dude. Nice dude. I'm very appreciative of bro. You know. But also, I understand now that I'm moving perfectly. Understanding now that now more than ever is a time for me to lean not onto my own understanding. Now is the time for me to be appreciative of everywhere that I've laid foot. That's the time to cry. You know, now, not tomorrow. I'm glad I'm not in the rat race, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm glad I'm not in the race of when I get there. I'm glad I'm not like that. I'm appreciative that I love where I'm at now. Appreciative that I'll forever be okay now. I'm appreciative that I'm not searching for something outside of myself. I'm appreciative that I recognize that I am the change that I seek. Appreciative that I am the voice, the vessel. I'm appreciative. I'm also lost in this world. That's why you have to have faith, though. Faith that you're walking in the right path. Because without faith, you don't have nothing. Without faith, you're totally lost. Let you guys go, though. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. Yeah, man. Just understand that. Fuck your goals. Fuck your dreams. Be happy now. Not fuck happy. Be now. Be here now. Be here. Be here now. Observe the world now. Because if you're constantly trying to get somewhere, you're lost. That's what I realized. Thank you.